Beautiful friends, my name is Katie, and in today's video we are going to be making this skirt, which does have fringe on it that you can't see here, but this skirt was inspired by one from Urban Outfitters, and I'm going to put it on the screen here, which started out at $129 but had 4 easy payments, which made it so much cheaper because $129 divided by 4 is totally affordable. But we are going to make the dupe for this skirt, and it costs less than $3. So let's get started. I'm starting this project off with this long suede skirt that I found at the thrift store for about $2. I liked it because it kind of fit already, so that I didn't have to do a ton of alterations in the waistline. And then I'm gonna make it kind of a mini skirt, so you can see I'm just gonna roll it up while I have it on, and I'm actually marking it to about where my shorts are, and that's going to be where I cut it. So then I'm just going to take my ruler and measure down and cut straight across. I believe my skirt is about 17 inches long, and I'm just going to cut evenly all the way around so you keep the curved shape. Then I'm going to take the extra material and cut this into even lengths, and this is going to be our fringe material. So right here I'm cutting these strips at about 4 inches long. The original inspiration skirt had the fringe about where your hip bone is, so I'm just going to measure evenly all the way down the skirt, and I'm just going to cut this open, and this is going to be where I sew that fringe back in. This is also a perfect opportunity if your skirt is too big or too small to either add or take away material without having to do it somewhere else. And you can see I'm actually lining it up. This skirt had 2 big seams in the front, so I'm aligning my line with the big seam in the front, which made this project super easy to do. And then I'm going to take that 4-inch strip and compare it to the skirt to see how long I need to make it. So then, using my rotary cutter and a ruler, I'm going to cut every 1/2 inch all the way down, this to give the fringe nice chunkiness, but also to be like very fringy. Then you're going to put your fringe to the front of your skirt, right sides together, and then you're going to take the other side of the skirt around, and you're just going to sandwich them in place and sew a straight stitch all the way down to then add that fringe to it. And then, using more of that scrap material, you're just going to repeat the entire process for the other side. So you're going to take whatever you have left over to make a long strip for that fringe, cut it into those little 1/2 inch sections, and then sew it again right sides together. Now be careful if your material has 2 different sides. So for instance, my suede is kind of suedey on one side and shiny on the other. You just want to make sure that when you're sewing, both sides match up. So when I flipped mine over, so I had the non-shiny side facing outward, so that way it kind of still matched the skirt. It doesn't matter which side you choose as long as you choose them both the same. And then here's what the final product looks like. It's all nice and shiny and fun, and then you're just going to either use some hem tape at the bottom, and because it is black, nothing goes better with a beautiful new black garment than cat fur, because you know I have a gray and white cat and she likes to sit on all of my projects. the actual tutorial part, the reason I decided to make this was because when I was scrolling through Urban Outfitters, I saw this beautiful fringe detail and I was like, oh my gosh, I freaking love this. But it just looked so simple in the construction, and I only had to go to one thrift store to find a suede skirt, so it's not like these are difficult items to find. And I chose to use the fringe material from the bottom because you guys know that I love to reduce and reuse first. But if you want fringe that is more true to the fringe in the inspiration picture, which I'll insert here again just so you can see it, if you want something that's more accurate to the inspiration photo, I did find that Joann's had something that was very, very comparable to the fringe, and I think it was like under $10 a yard. And if you're making something like a mini skirt, it would definitely be under a yard. So this would still be a totally affordable dupe for the product because, again, this skirt was thrifted. I think it cost me $2 or $3, and a yard of fringe would have cost me, let's say, $10. So that's still $13, which is still significantly less than the inspiration photo. So this is something that is super, super simple to make. I had so much fun making it. I love wearing this skirt. It's just like really fun to wear. I know it doesn't photograph 100% great because it is such a matte black. So like me holding it up right now, you can't even tell that there's fringe on it. But if I like came closer, you maybe can see it. It's not one that translates super terrifically well in photos, but it's still really fun and it's super comfy. And this material has some stretch to it, so that's always good when you have stretchiness around your waistband. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please give me a big thumbs up because it's free for you and it helps me and it boosts my self-esteem some to know that you guys like these videos and that you're watching them. And if you're not subscribed yet, hit the subscribe button down below. I make lots and lots of DIY and tutorials and lots of stuff on how to sew and make your own dupes for things for way less because we like saving the environment and saving money in your wallet. I mean, they're both green things, so we like saving the green things. I hope you guys have a fantastic week and I will see you in the next video. Bye!